What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. We are down here. I'm actually going to go to Starbucks real quick. I don't have anything to talk about, so we'll figure out something to talk about as we head on over to Starbeezy's. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I hope this reaches you in the best of health. So let's see what we could talk about real quick. I'm going to go this way and see what's happening. So the word on the street is that Lisa Rinna is going to be requested to give a deposition since she was so adamant in defending Erica Jane. I was reading on this blog called Real Housewives Franchise on IG, and Ronald Richards he was on Up and Adam. He said he was going to request for her to do a deposition, and if she or her lawyer says that she doesn't know anything, well, we need to know why you were so adamant in defending her. Like, that's crazy, and that's the reason why Sutton did not want to be around Erica. I'm not going to be around you because I don't want to have to defend you. You're my friend or whatever, but I don't want to have to defend you. I don't want to have to do none of this stuff. Because I don't want to be implicated in anything. Like, why are you going so hard? What are you going so hard about? Here, I'm on this little residential street. So it says, a hired attorney to investigate Erica Jane says he's planning on to depose Lisa Rinna due to her comments she made on the show. If Lisa Rinna is defending her, then we're going to get a testimony for her to see why does she have personal knowledge that Erica has no liability. How do you know that Erica has no liability here? Like, you're going too hard for her. Like, basically, you doing the most. And so we want to have a talk with you, because what do you know? Since you're so adamant about it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for all the birthday wishes yesterday. So nice. You guys are so nice. Happy birthday. Today is the anniversary of the plane crash and Aaliyah died. I was just looking at pictures of her because I wanted to post a picture of her. And I was just looking at her. And her and Stacey Dash have a similar look to me. Do you guys see that? Stacey Dash and Aaliyah, they have that similar look. Like, I was looking at her face, and then I was looking at her face when she was younger, and how, like, full and, like, you know, like kind of chubby her cheeks were. I just think about that. And then somebody left a comment, like, she was only 21. And the way that these men talked about her, I was just, I'm so grossed out. Like, it makes me want to vomit like that. We got to talk about something else, because I'm just thinking about, and then I'm watching these crate challenges, this stupid challenge that, you know, normally we get on to here and be like, you know, these people be on here doing some crazy stuff. But now it's just a whole bunch of black people running up crates and stuff like that. People are falling on these crates. And I've seen 2 videos so far where a girl was going up the crate and a boy pushed the crates like right in the center and she fell. Then I saw another one, all black boys. I saw another one, and it was a black girl on the thing, and all these black guys screaming and throwing things at and like trying to make her fall. And it's just like, y'all always are on here talking about it's not all of us. But I cannot, like, I feel like crying, because I feel so bad for girls and women who want and desire relationships with men and they really don't know what they're getting. Like, you really don't know what you're getting when you see that the majority is so loud. The majority is so loud, and the exceptions, we can't hear y'all. And that's just the fact. You might be out there, but y'all not loud enough at all. Ugh, pumpkin cream. Yes, may I have a grande vanilla latte, please, with an extra shot? Okay, well, it's gonna be hot, right? Hot. And can you make it extra hot with almond milk and no foam, please? Okay. And that's it. All right, okay, perfect. Thank you. Let me hear you say, hey. All my fellas in the house tonight, let me hear you say. Yeah, I feel bad. I feel so bad because then y'all get on here and be like, Erica, why you don't like me? Why you don't like me? Why you don't like me? Let me tell you something. The men that I know, when I think about all the men that I know and that I have like personal relationships with, I could say like I'm thinking about, like, I'm literally thinking about like my uncle. My uncle was a awful man to my grandmother. I mean, awful, like an awful person. I didn't even go to his funeral. I don't even see how people were at his funeral, the way he treated his mother. My uncle was awful. Father, awful. Brother, awful. Other brother, product of his environment, in jail for murder. Who else? My uncle on my aunt's husband, who she married, my uncle, who is my godparent, he is like a good dude. His brain seems to be functioning at a high level. It's like my grandfather, who my grandmother married, she got married second time. She had her second husband, my grandfather, amazing man, right? A father, great grandfather, great. My grandfather, my paternal grandfather, I'm sorry, he wasn't shit either to my grandmother. He was not. My aunt, my dad ain't shit. Did I already say he wasn't shit? My grandfather, my aunt, my grandmother, my paternal grandmother's daughter, my aunt, her husband wasn't shit. Like, and it's just like man after man after man after man. I know a few, like literally a few good men. When I tell you that phrase, a few good men, is so true, because it is very few. I know everybody's like, why you think men? When you think about the men in your immediate circle, that's when you tell me, Erica, it seems like you don't like men. So I'm telling you, the men in that I've been around and seen and witnessed ain't shit. My mom married my dad, ain't shit. She got married to this guy. I was against it. My brother was against it. My grandmother was against it. I can't even remember how old my mother was. He was an ex-convict, gold tooth, garlic breath smelling ass nigga, and she got married. He wasn't shit either. I mean, and it's just like, ain't shit after ain't shit after ain't shit. I'm willing to say, literally, it's probably 1 out of 10 or 0.5 out of every 10 men, you're going to get a man who his brain halfway functions. So when y'all be like, Erica, you hate men, why do you hate men? I'm telling you, in this matrix, in this game, as I'm playing as a black woman, the men that I'm coming across, I'm losing points when I'm dealing with them. Losing points, all this other stuff. Let me pay for my damn. I don't even have my damn mask on. Shit. My damn mask. I took it in the house. Oh, here. I hope. And then I'm like, because I was reading, somebody was like, Erica, why do you, thank you for kicking that out of the way. Thank you for kicking that out of the way. Erica, why do you this and why do you that? You got an idea. You guys have to understand when people are saying, then when I look at the collective, so it's not only my personal experiences, it's me observing the community.
Would you like a stopper with your drink?
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay. Here's your card.
Thank you. I'm telling you, I'll be playing the game, and then I'll come across a man in the game, and I either got to do a bunch of arguing, a bunch of explaining. I may have to fight. On my bank account, all the little bars on the side in the game, my life is going down. My bank account is going down. Every time I'm arguing, my life is going down, and it's like, when I see them, I'm going around them. I don't even want to engage with this person because I'm going to lose points. Somehow, some way, when I engage with this person in this game, I'm going to lose points. I have never. Thank you. You do the same. It's a very rare occasion in the game that I'm playing that I come across a man in my path and the levels up top increase. And start increasing. Very rare. Very rare. And the men in my life that are close to me, who I value and honor, 2 of them are gay. 1 is straight. One. So it's not just me. I'm vocal about it and convicted in my stance. But when I think about Aaliyah, and I hear Timbaland say that he was in love with a 17-year-old, like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Y'all either predators, verbal abusers, emotional abusers, physical abusers. Like, what is wrong with y'all? And then it's so many women who are like searching high and low to be in relation with men, and you really don't know what you're going to get. And it's not, and the gag is, it's not a socioeconomic thing. It's not. And it's not just in the US. This shit is global, bitch. This shit is global. When I'm listening to these shows and I hear men calling in from all over the world with these same views, I'm like, oh my God, ladies, good luck to y'all. Good fucking luck. Good luck. Girl, you driving too fast and you driving too close, heifer. I just say good luck. Good luck to y'all. And I wish you luck. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm looking at the broke niggas. The broke niggas got the same mentalities as the rich niggas. And they're not even rich. On an average, they're not rich. On an average, you're making way below. So if you find you one, let me tell you something. And I was watching, and I watch men too. I watch them. I watch them in their environments, right? And I have my wide angle zoom lens on, and I watch them. I sit and I watch, and that's another part of the thing. I just watch, and I'm just watching like, y'all really think y'all the prize? I said that yesterday. This man was walking, and he was just walking down the street. I was like, oh, he really thinks he is the prize. He really thinks he is the prize, and we are living in the Pillars of Patriarchy. That's the name of this video game. It's the Pillars of Patriarchy. Who codes? Because I need somebody to code a game for me. A mobile app or something. I have an idea. I have an idea. Can somebody, whoever is a mobile app coder or something like that, please email me. I have a idea. Okay, and I don't want to say it here, but I have an idea. The Pillars of Patriarchy. Okay? All right? And The objective of the game is to get through the stages of life, and the men and women who have been coded with the same program, how to get through life and come in contact with these people, and how your life looks after coming in contact with these people. I feel bad for the, and then I'm looking at Love and Hip Hop. I watched Love and Hip Hop last night. I'm looking at Erica and Safari. Then I see Safari go sit down with Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy gives this man who is married with 2 children and tells him, get it out of your system. So you mean all the shit that he was doing prior to him getting married, that wasn't getting it out of his system? So you are a grown man, unmarried, failed relationships. You're sitting here telling this man who is not at home, who is miles away, after his wife is in a home and the home is broken into, you don't go back or nothing, and you have another man giving you advice, telling you to cheat on your wife. Now, these are just 2 men talking. So when I see that, what am I supposed to gather from that? There are a lot of, there's a lot going on, and the root, it seems like the root of the issues are men and male identified women. Because it's women that come in my comments and like, Erica, cape flapping in the wind, Erica, you seem to hate men. Why do you, girl, look at the state of the world as it's ran by men. Look at the state of the world. Look at how women's rights, the fact, let me tell you something, the fact that I have to fight for a right to govern my own body, if I want to get an abortion or not, like, you're telling me in a free country that you have laws that govern my body, and you want to tell me why I don't fuck with men? Then I'm looking at this conscious community situation. Predators running amok, men and women running amok, abusing children, sexually abusing children. Then I see that 4 out of 10 women, by the time they reach the age of 18, have had experience with sexual abuse. More than half women are in, they have had psychological abuse at the hands of a man. And you ask me, y'all sit your fingers on your computer and your phone and ask me, why do you hate men? I hate the socialized man. I hate the man who has been socialized to view you as a mule and a mattress. I hate those men. I do. And the ones who are not like those men, their voices are too low to hear them. They don't have enough bass in their voice for my liking. They just don't. And when I think back, I was thinking about when I was a young girl dealing with dudes and seeing, like, thinking about, like, reflecting on how they would talk, like, it's really, they're socialized to manipulate situations to serve them only. If you find you a heart-centered, compassionate, and kind man, and when I say compassionate, I mean compassionate to vulnerable groups of people. There's no such thing as a kind homophobic man. There's no such thing as a kind misogynistic man. There's not. There's no such thing. You cannot hate women and be a good man. You cannot see women as a weaker species and be a good man. You can't. And I'm listening in this digital space. I'm listening and watching and seeing how men are engaging with women. And like I said, it is not a socioeconomic thing. It is not even a black thing. It's not even a black thing. I saw this woman yesterday. Where was I? oh my God, I can't remember where I was. It was a Latin woman. She had 2 kids with her under 5. Under 5. One in a stroller, one walking. She got milk and shit. She's by herself. Hands dirty. I don't know if she was homeless or what. 2 kids in a stroller, and she getting the milk. I can't remember where I was, but where was I? God damn, I can't remember where I was. Was I at Rite Aid? I don't remember. But she had milk. She was getting the milk. She got the milk. She was getting all the stuff, and the little kids were right there, and she was putting all her groceries in the stroller, walking. Where is the father? I hope he was at work. And then I thought to myself, and when I saw that lady, I said, I'm going to go online and look up the statistics of fatherless Latino homes. Because it's not a black thing. It's a man thing. And for some reason, just black men, I don't know what it is. I do know what it is. They're in the realm of being objectified, they view it as being valuable because when you talk to them, like, I got to go finish listening to Themis's live yesterday. It was about 2 hours. I stopped at 1 hour and 20 minutes. And I think her name on the screen was Concerned. And she was saying that she's dating. And she said that she has the most shallow surface conversations with black men. That's the most shallow conversations she has as she's dating are with black men. Other men have deeper conversations. They ask deeper questions. They seem more interested in knowing her. And she says, when I talk to black men, shallow conversation, shallow, one-sided, and she didn't say this, but from my experience, all they want to do is talk about fucking and sex and stuff like that. It's like, you don't have nothing else to offer besides your penis. But they have been positioned that way to be like, it's BBC, girl. It's BBC. The girls want the BBC. They want the BBC. So they're fine being objectified. They're fine being objectified. But the most shallow conversations she's having are with black men. That WYD conversational list, I can't get jiggy with that. WYD, what? Are you that lazy that you cannot type? What are you doing? You're that lazy? You're that lazy. What you doing? That's how you are talking to a woman, because they know so many women, the vast majority of women, and it's so sad because I'm watching all of these shows on TV and they're all about relationships. All about relationships. And when I see it, the problem is rarely the woman. The problem is rarely the woman. The larger the problem is that she's ignoring it, and somebody has to be like, girl, wake the fuck up. Why does Erica Mena think that Safari is a good husband and father? What would give her that indication? What? When you think about it, when you think about laying up with these niggas, what do they look like? What are they doing? Like, I've made the mistake. I'm telling you. I've made the mistake. I've made that mistake. You want to talk to me about a whirlwind relationship and doing all this shit before you actually vet the nigga? You don't know too much about the nigga. Still don't know too much about the nigga? Trust me, that's not the place you want to go. It might look fun. They love bomb you. And don't tell them too much about it, especially if you're by yourself. Don't tell these niggas if you don't have family. Don't tell them if you don't have I don't have a lot of friends. Don't tell them anything that would give them an indication that you're out in this video game by yourself. Don't, because the right one will take full, complete advantage of it, and by the time you said and done, your lifespan is gonna be turning red. It was green, went to yellow, it's gonna be turning red. The little money bag you got, it's gonna be half empty. The health span is gonna be going down. I'm telling you, y'all want to get mad at me about the situation, but what I see, I'm talking about what I see. I've had experiences, and I tell my friends, I've had enough experiences to know that being in partnership with a cisgender heterosexual man is not conducive to my overall well-being. It's there are too few and far between for me to be out in any area or community looking for them. No thanks. I'm good. I've tried it. I'm good. No thank you. It's not for me. You know, when you try things a couple of times and it don't work out, I don't know how many times you gotta fall flat on your face. When they tell the girls out there, choose better. Choose better. Girl, take that advice. Choose better. The ones that I chose, they weren't better. So I figure, based on, let me tell you something. If I'm putting my head in a barrel of apples, bobbing for apples, and every time I pull one out, it's rotten. I go back in there and pull another one out, it's rotten. I go back in there and pull another one out, it's rotten. Guess what? I'm not dunking my head anymore, because bitch, I might drown. I'm cool. I'm not dunking my head in that motherfucker no more. Y'all have at it. I'm good. I'm so good. So good. You hear me? I'm serious. Y'all think I'm playing. And then Spice. Let me tell you something. Spice from Love and Hip Hop. The dance hall queen. That is her job. She gets in partnership with a man who worked on the set of Love and Hip Hop. So he's seen her. He now works on the set of Baddies. Now he's talking to her, telling her, I feel some kind of way when you are grinding and dancing on other men. This is the dance hall queen you're talking to, right? Here's the thing. Instead of getting into a relationship with a woman that you feel you need to change and mold in order to fit how you're feeling, go find you a woman whose job is not the dance hall queen. Like, who asked the dance hall queen not to dance provocatively? That's the mentality. You want to go find a woman, and that's why I tweeted the other day on Twitter. Why is it these men, they see free-spirited women, free-spirited, vivacious, sexy, desirable women. You see these women, you want to get with them. When you get with them, now you're like, I don't want you dancing on me, and I don't want you dancing provocatively. I don't really like those clothes you got. Why? Whatever you have in your mind, the build a woman that you have in your mind, go find her. Why would you find a woman completely opposite of what you want and then try to tell her that she needs to stop making a living? What does a dance hall queen look like on stage? Like this. She has to dance. She got to do the split. She got to twerk. She got to shake her ass. Then he says, well, the dancing looks like fucking. And now she's here trying to explain that's not what we are dancing. We're not having sex. We're dancing. And it's like, Spice, run. But she's so happy to have a man. She's so happy to have somebody with a penis. What does Tanya say? A person with a penis. She's so happy to have a penis. Girl, you can go buy a penis. Ladies, I'm telling you, y'all better be like some of these men. You don't want to deal with relationships, but you want some dick, go get you an escort. Use protection, do whatever. Because the headache of trying to, like Safari, what he's doing with Erica is completely different from what Spice and her relationship is having. But it's the same toxic shit. Erica's with a man who is completely, he's like, has the emotional intelligence of a 9-year-old. And then you got this other man over here who wants Spice to change herself so that he can feel more comfortable instead of going to find a woman that he's already comfortable with? Why do you have to change the woman so you can feel comfortable? Go find you somebody that makes you feel comfortable that you don't have to change. I just don't get that. Why is that? Like these men who get with strippers. You got with a stripper, now you don't want her to dance anymore. And then she's so needy for penis that she even contemplates. Like Spice sitting there contemplating. Girl, there's no contemplation. We can't be in a relationship. If you want me to change, I'm the dance hall queen, bitch. If you want me to change, that's not going to happen. You are best suited going to find another relationship. Go find, that's another reason why they get with younger girls. Because younger girls haven't got the experience to know that, oh, this man is trying to change me. He wants to morph me. That's why they go and get young girls, because they don't have the experience to see them coming. The first experience with an ain't shit nigga is probably going to be him coming towards you right there. And you can't see him coming because you don't have the experience. And because you don't have the experience, you're not able to identify those little things like, girl, you don't have to go to work today. Versus you don't have to go to work. Then it's, are you wearing that? Why you got to wear that? You met him in the strip club. Why you got to wear that? Or like these porn stars who have boyfriends that don't want them to, they can only do girl on girl scenes. They can't do, like, it's like, I'm a porn star and you telling me because I'm in a relationship with you, I can't have sex with the men? I can only have sex with the women? Like, girl, y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. And I know that's extreme. Porn star and stuff like that, and stripper and stuff like that. But that's just giving you an example of men trying to change and mold somebody to their liking to make them feel comfortable. How I look being in a relationship with a stripper. How you look, nigga? I'm looking at you. You in a relationship with a stripper. And now you want to change her because why? The perception. So what did you get with her for? Oh, you wanted to fuck. That's what you wanted to do. Because you saw them clappers, honey. You saw them yams, honey. And so you wanted to fuck. And now you want to change her. You done put your dick in her and now you want to change her. No, ma'am. No, thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. That's just, I know y'all always like, Erica, look, it seems like you just, I do. And like I said in the comments the other day, I love men. I hate ain't shit niggas. And the ain't shit niggas, they're louder than the men who are not. Y'all, nigga, oh, it's not all of us. It's only some of us. Well, the not all of yous are not holding the some of yous accountable. And the some of yous are wrecking havoc. And the not alls are sitting back saying, well, that ain't me. That don't have nothing to do with me. I treat my mama nice. I'm good to my sister. How are you as a partner, though? I'm good to my mama. You're a mess. That's all I have to say. So, coders, please get in contact with me. The Pillars of Patriarchy is in development because it's a trip. And then I was thinking about like these femininity channels and telling you, ladies, if you act like this, then you can get this. But do you even realize that your construction of femininity is based on the male idea? And you're telling women how to be more feminine based on the definition that a man created, right? You got to be more feminine so you can get this. You got to be more this so you can get this. You got to be more this. It's always you got to be this so you can get this type of person. That's why women are always like working on themselves, so you can be prepared for the next guy. You can be prepared for the next guy. Let me tell you something. Good luck. Good luck to y'all. Good luck. I know y'all probably like, oh my God, you hate this and you hate that. I'm telling you, I just hate ain't shit men. And from my vantage point, they seem to outnumber. They seem to outnumber the ones who aren't. And like I said, y'all, if you are a man and you say that I'm not an ain't shit man, I am worth something, I treat women this, then you need to speak louder. There's no culture of accountability within man community or whatever y'all call yourselves. Within y'all community, there's no culture of accountability. Look at R. Kelly. Look at Brother Polite. Look at all these people who have been allowed to run through the communities. And men just sit back and be like, well, that's not me. I can't be worried about what another nigga do with his dick. Why he's sticking his dick in 14-year-old girls and boys. You don't care what he does with his dick because my kids are straight. My kids are okay. It's really sad. It's really sad, and I feel bad for the women who are really out here trying to date and who really feel like they need to be in partnership and need to be in a relationship. Look at Amber Rose. Bad bitch over there. Got her man, her baby father, sticking his dick in 12 different, 15 different, 20 different. If it's 12, it's 24. If it's 12, it's 24, bitch. And you over there, a bad bitch. You went from Kanye West, Wiz Khalifa, 21 Savage, who's an AE. What do they all look like? And they all propped her up. And she even positioned herself like, ladies, I'm getting all the niggas. And all the niggas are treating you like you ain't shit. Treating you like you ain't shit. And you sitting over there taking it in silence. How to be a bad bitch. Can you write a book on how to not put yourself in position to be abused emotionally? And what the signs are and what to look for? Why don't you write a book about that? Why don't you write a book on how a bad bitch got cheated on and what you should do next? Hello? My glasses almost flew off my face. Yo, y'all get on my nerves with that shit. Erica, you don't. And I explained, I gave the video game analogy to someone. If you understand where I'm coming from in my video game, when I'm playing and I come across a male figure and I'm, on the street talking to him in my 3D self, and the time I'm spending with him, all of my little levels are going down. My coins are going down. My mental health is going down. My physical health is going down. I'm yelling. My blood pressure is going up. And then as soon as I leave, all those things start increasing again. So that means that in my mind, in my video game, when I come across one, when things start going low, I got to go. We're not talking anymore. My life levels and brain levels and money levels are going down. No, thank you. I got to go. I'm going. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm not doing that. I wish you all luck. I wish you all luck. And shout out to those who have men that are acceptable to you, who treat you well, who have intellectual conversations, who can reason, who actually are not operating from this drunk logic template that you hear. Like, I was just listening to Tanya this morning, and this man literally called another man a simp because he was taking care of his dying wife. His wife was dying of cancer, and he set his ass up on the internet, on Beyonce's internet, and said that the husband was a simp for taking care of his wife who was dying of cancer, and that she could contribute more, but at least reading to him. That's what she can do to contribute to the relationship as she's dying of cancer. This is his logic. It's drunk logic. I've been calling it drunk logic for years. And then like really saying it out of your mouth with conviction as if you sound, because they have a penis, they think that whatever comes out of their mouth sounds intelligent. And y'all be sounding drunk as fuck. Drunk as fuck. That's how y'all be sounding. Okay, I'm gone. It's been 41 minutes. I gotta go. Hopefully that explains it to y'all. Hopefully that gives you a little perspective on my perspective and how I view cisgender heterosexual black men in particular. I was with an ancient Mexican dude. It's not and the Latin community, the machismo in that community, baby. And when I say Latin, I mean white and Afro. I'm talking about the men in the Latin community. They probably might be worser than black men. Like I'm saying, I don't think it's a black thing. You'll be, oh, it's a black man. I want to save the black man. Because a lot of women have a Pavlovian response to jump up and protect black men. They jump. Girl, what she say about a black man? Oh my God, hurry, run and find her. Capes flapping in the wind. They running to protect the black man. Protect the black man while they over there pushing your daughters down on milk crates. If I ever saw let me tell you something. If I ever saw my son on anybody's internet mistreating a girl, baby, I don't know. Y'all might have to come visit me and sing. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Where are you learning this from? Every time I want to know, like, what are you learn? Where are you learning? Who's teaching y'all this level of thinking? It's just so bad. It's so detrimental. And it's like we keep having the same conversation. Demas played a audio recording, god damn it, of Marcus Garvey telling black men to get their shit together. Get your shit together. Like literally telling them, get your shit together. Marcus Garvey. Come on, y'all. And it's like the same shit over and over again. It's not, something is wrong if it's generational. Something is wrong and something is not being done. And I think when women start literally saying, you know what? My quality of life is actually better when I am not with this type of person. And when your quality of life is better, let me tell you something that you won't even like. Money up, hair is growing, you healthy, blood pressure is always cool, no ailments, nothing, no chronic nothing, no migraines, no nothing, bitch, nothing, just fucking free. That's freedom for me. When I told y'all the other day, I believe that my peace is worth more than being in a relationship with a cisgender heterosexual man. And that's just me. And then the other day I was like, let me see what the men's are giving. And so I went on Bumble and I'm just swiping left and then they ugly. Y'all be ugly too, unkempt. That's why I know y'all think y'all the prize, because y'all get on your dating profiles and look like shit. You look like nothing, but you expect women to be all dolled up in theirs, and y'all taking pictures and presenting yourself with raggedy 5 o'clock shadows, looking dusty and haven't exfoliated in 17 years, looking like a damn crocodile, and you on trying to get dates. I'm looking like these, and y'all be ugly too. That's the thing, y'all be ugly. I'm looking like ugly, just ugly. Not the energy is just ugly. I'm not even talking about just be looking like a bunch of goddamn Shreks and ogres, honey. I'm cool. Anyways, y'all take care of each other. Protect your energy, and we'll get down in the comments. Maybe y'all understand where I'm coming from, and that's what it is. I reject all of that, and I'm to the point where I don't even. And let me tell you something. You know they think they're the prize because how many times has a man told you that you need to smile? Smile for who? Smile for who? You? Oh, so you think I'm here for your consumption. And so when you see me, I should be smiling because a man is looking at me. Are you crazy? I don't even look at these niggas. I don't even look. I'm telling you, I'm like an Orthodox Jew. My gaze is right here. I'm not looking at you because I know you think I got a dick. She probably want me. She probably one of those bitches that see her value in somebody with a penis being in proximity. Proximity to penis. No. Anyways, y'all, that's enough of talking. Take care of each other and protect your energy. Peace.